they all live in a war. Yeah, so we don't know where all impact. Those involved in it, are they only young people or the older folks are also there? Bro, from a blind, I won't lie. We got grew up men, young girls, everybody there. I won't lie. I said to you, plenty of bro, when you can't see there, you feel cool. Yo, true enough. I won't lie there. So you think how they can put end to the entire drug issue, bro? I gotta call the government and then see what to do. Because when they put in, I get force in the country, yeah. When they put, I already get force in the country, they're calling. Because they might, all in all, I won't lie there. Let them call the government and then let them post stop the people then I bring them in the country. Cause we tell everything about how to get one out of it, and the problem are there. Yeah, we tell the whole thing about what to start running living in, the leader everything that they are. So I think they need to carry out to some rehabilitation center, so they can fly it from here. Because I said, if I could find somebody there that will be able to help me and move in the area, oh Lord, I will appreciate it. But it's so much, I don't last there because I said, I fell up. Yeah, bro. It's never. Not looking now. We are fairly off, bro. It's been telling everything now. Tell be kissing it, bro. All they get cool, they get spy, they get really, they get we buy now. They will be when one hour join. I don't point out. Yeah, bro. So which one of them? All of the joy you need the kush, the this, the that. Which one are you taking? Well, I think my payment was on Sparrow. Yeah, I think my two sorry on Spark. I think my one I said to it. The other one I go pick my I go look my school again, go plug in. Yeah, bro. Well, if you tell me for the other people there, they got probably there. The old people in the party are taking, so, continue see her, I play a B, Tigre Black, to a gray, I play a B, what day, they're picking on the tomba, they'll go by our spine, tell about fear. How to say? So you think what in the government need to do to post stop to the entire thing? I'm all out of you. I prove I've been there. I post all that. You're going to work for about the other. I'm all you said, I go, you're going to have my spine, I get E. I don't be happy. I feel retarded. I don't care. So when I tell the police stop is there. It is funny. Most especially the young people, they say they shouldn't post stop to it for what? Yeah, people want to take it. That disease, bro. Yeah, and if I carry you go slow, bro, bigger, bigger.
G. Augustine Juma. This is District 3. The district has 11 communities. Probably has to be one of the community. Are the community youth chair?
Are the main challenges of this particular community, the Pakopi community?
This Pakopi community, as you can see, the disadvantaged youth, they are plenty in our community. When the land comes, you will see them lying all over. In Pinsville here, they have an area that this disadvantaged group here they call the Barry. And that Barry is divided into 3. We get Bogatia, we get Mozambique, and we get Galway. I feel so bad when it comes to seeing our brothers and sisters, our children, our nephews, our nieces, falling upon the government. If they can come and see how this community is like. We, the community dwellers, say we are suffering too. They see men passing around your clinic, they see it. When you get a chance, they steal from us. At night, we don't sleep. The noise all over.
Do you feel that this community has been abandoned?
Yes.
You have representatives.
Yes, but the representative is not doing well for us. As you can see, the street right now, they play tighty. And we don't even have a red to even go there or whatever.
How long have you been living here?
And I have lived here more than 25 years.
Where do you currently stay?
I stay in the same community, Pakopi community.
Disadvantage you? What are the activities in the night? What do they do?
Like they go and say, what happened? But more often they can attack people at the junction. So the junction, cutting from Pakopi junction all the way Cocoa factory. Sometimes so in the morning when the marketeers are going, sometimes they jump on them. They take their belongings. Sometimes you walk in, they take your phone, what have you. Some of those cases can reach on me. Sometimes if we are all tuned to know the individual who harassed those people, sometimes I run after it again. One guy just came in the how to call it garage there. He packed his motor by there. Unfortunately, he died in the care. I heard from the bomb motor told me that man, because of his drug habit, he escaped with the keke, that the motor that bought the keke. More like 3 weeks he was not well. He taking in a substance at the end of the day, you are not taking treatment. The one that led to a death. We are safe drinking water. We don't have, as you can see, the entire area. This particular Pakopi communities is divided into 4 blocks. We have block A, block B, block C, and block D. So the whole time people came help us to give up and pump. But this pump would have been full. But only 2 were constructed into our community. So can you imagine the other block? Only 2 blocks was able to get water, but the other blocks left off. So when it comes to dry season again, we find it hard. And most of those places that we get water from, I will show you the place. And I say for us, we don't have safe drinking water. Can you imagine at night this lake can be dark because we at least
No electricity, no water.
The electricity is here.
Okay.
Electricity is here, but people who can afford that have the land, they can benefit. But other people, at least this place is, let's just say, crown breathing place. So at least if we could get few light on the street, at least that can really help us for security to limit some of those action of those criminal activity.
Our youthful population is at risk. A lot of effect drug is having. Most of it is crime rate has increased by the youth, and the youth are dying by the day, and they are left school, they can't go to school. A lot of things are happening to them, all because they are doing drugs. So I think it's having a bad effect on them. Government need to stop the importation of drugs. It should not be only the DEA going after people, ghettos, and raiding ghetto. But those who are bringing in the drugs, government need to increase the job they are doing and to go as far as stopping the importation. Because when the drugs is stopped, the ghettos will not get it. And when the ghettos don't get it, our youth will not get it. So the importation of drugs needs to stop. Once our young people are continuing to get in the street and then leaving their homes and they can't get anything to do because when they get drugs, they need money all the time to get the drugs, and they will have to go be burglarizing people's homes, and our place will be a risky place to live. Our community, all because what? Our young people are doing drugs and they need money to do the drugs, so they will always be in the community, getting people, co-pass, burglarizing people, window, and all those kind of things. So we will be, the peaceful civilian will be at risk, all because what? Government is not able to put to stop the importation of drugs.
Come and see this. Everyone should come and see this. This is marvelous. This is wonderful. I have been hearing about it over the last few weeks. And then today, I'm so delighted to be here. Look at this. This is all right. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. Surrounded by rice. God bless the Nigerian farmers. God bless Baba Buhari. Say Baba. Say Baba Buhari. This is rice. Made in Nigeria rice. It's not foreign. Oh. This one not be China. Oh. This one not be Thailand. Oh. This one are Niger. Original Niger rice with flavor. With good taste. This one. Say Baba. See rice. See rice. I have never seen something like this. This is brilliant. This is wonderful. I just love the ambience of this place. I love this place. Woo! This is, just look at. Just have a look at. Just have a look at. Just watch. Just watch. And all of them have thank you, Baba Buhari, on them. Very appreciative Nigerian farmers. Most of them benefited from the Anchor Borrowers Program. And here their products. They are here at the Abuja Trade and Convention Center. Everyone should come and see. Look at, we are still going. We are still going. See what we have here. See what we have here. See, this is right. This is right.
Yeah.
Right. Woo, right. Millions of them. Yeah, see. Just look at. Did you hear that? This government is working. Look at it. Anchor Borrowers Program. Thank you to Central Bank. Thank you to our young men and women who have taken to agriculture. Just look at what we have here. This is all right. Right. Brilliant. I just love this. Behind me is right. On my left is right. In front of me is right. Everywhere is right. Right. And here we come to the last pyramid. It's so lovely. Here. Woo, beautiful. Wow. Although there's no way I'm not coming back here. I'll be coming back here to see what is happening here again. Thank you, Buhari. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you. Wow.
Civic responsibility simply means being a responsible citizen or a responsible leader. So, as a student, you need to be responsible enough to participate in the development of your institution. And that's why I've seen you guys are doing. If you are in an institution, you need to participate in a democratic process. You need to participate in every other activity that will help your school to grow. Be responsible. So it doesn't matter your age. You say, oh, because I'm small, so I cannot do certain things. No. So you are practicing democratic process where majority of the people, when they say yes, that is it. So leaders of tomorrow, it is important for you to know your responsibilities. It is important for you to take initiative. It is important for you to know your role in an institution, in a classroom. You can say, oh, because they never told me this, so I cannot do this. If you are a leader, you need to learn to take initiative. You need to learn to stand up for the truth, the rights of people. And you have to be very respectful. You have to be civil in expressing your feelings.
All right. Good afternoon. It's good to be here this afternoon again. 9 minutes up to 3 o'clock. Yeah, Liberia is on the rising. Yes, and we shall overcome, overtake the Lone Star forever. God bless Liberia. 132. Yes, President Bouaka has nominated additional officials to positions in government. 132 nominees. Yes, and they are subject to confirmation by the Senate. Where applicable, anyway. Congratulations to every one of you. Your name finally surfaced on the presidential list. If I start saying congratulations right now, I'll be calling about 100 president names. But let me remember my AMEU brother. It's like AMEU and presidential aid at 5 and 6. Terrence Cici Woods, how you doing? Presidential aid. I predicted that the last time James Scully was here and we had a discussion. I said, it's like Terrence Cici Woods is going to be the presidential aid. And then guess what? Let me gossip this to you. James Scully said, I hope he would not just be limited to photos taking. So we laugh about it. We're gossiping, but I hope no one tells you. Congratulations to my AMU brother. And guess what? To the disabled community, Noah Zawu Gibson. Minister, let me get a position. Hey, big news. Mansera, how you doing? You saw this coming. You predicted the name of Noah Zawu Gibson. Congratulations to Noah Zawu Gibson. I need to come and baptize our office, man. Afaso Bele. Hey, Ra, we see. Hello. The big Karen school, but still he said surface of Deputy Director General for Kabe, right? Yeah. They think any serious in the country, oh? Hey, Steve Sakoloba, how you doing? Deputy Managing Director for Administration. Well, I need to get my visitation, how you call it, skip ready. Mr. Chairman. Chairman at Unity Party. Renuta Tapia, congratulations. CB Basha. You know, I woke up early this morning around 4-5 o'clock. And then when I went to the chat room feature, everybody like, congratulations, Sewa, congratulations. Congratulations, Sewa, how you doing? Yes, Patrick Hona, all of you. Congratulations to every one of you. And the most important one, I say your own appointment, not really important, but Noah Zawu Gibson, my visually impaired brother, who most often will call on the show and like he want to bring the whole country down. Noah, how you doing? Yes, your colleagues, I think they are so much proud of you, And we wish you all of the very best that, serve well and advocate for the rights of your people while you are there. I know that I try to lay my hands on the right position. Yes, and Mamaka, how you doing? Mamaka Kamara, you attended the legislative staff force training. You are another potential young woman. Oh, this woman is so committed. To all my friends in the disabled community, I want to say hats off to you. Henry Yonton, Deputy Minister for Administration. Chair, would you know, BAFTA's our office or chief. Yes, yes, yeah, I saw Chairman Nee somewhere, Mr. Abdullah Kamara. Yeah, I know he's one chairperson at LTA. Chief, how you doing? You escaped from the places that you got number from. Eh? You pay fine after your confirmation, if applicable. I know what is you going for confirmation. Yeah, man, I already made 4 years now. But anyway, congratulations to every one of you. So happy. And I know that you're not going to just go to the Senate and go have a free passage like other people say, yeah, what I would. No, please. We know that, with the power vested in the Senate, they are going to do what is appropriate. They're going to do proper scrutiny to ensure that, everything goes on well. So congratulations again. I'm looking. Hey, Mark Jabate, Assistant Minister for Urban Affairs. Ooh, come here. Hey, my Jabate was graduating the honor graduate program at AMU. All came out together, and my Jabate was the my people. The booklet that he had in your hand, just a 5-6 person work. Congratulations, Mark. I am so proud of you. Yeah. What? Y'all show me which number and Noah Zau Gibson name is, man, because I'm who 132 the paper will say, oh. Yeah. President Walker, good afternoon. President, where is in the country? Y'all tell me something, I'll be following, man. Yeah. Good afternoon to President Weir. Yes, I heard your name in the news this afternoon. Yeah. Yeah. So I am looking for Noah Zau Gibson. Yes. Somebody have to tell me the number. Please look there quick, man. Chief Chris, how you doing? Okay, 91. Noah Zau Gibson. Thank you, Jerome. What? Jerome for Labor Ministry. Jerome right on top party. Look, Jerome, I don't like you're gonna have friendship. You're just so close to us again. Yeah? You're too nice. You behave too nice, Jerome, how you doing, Chief? Yeah. Jerome, it's like we need to read your CV again. I'm not seeing your name, and T's not going right. Yeah, T's not going right. I'm not seeing your name. You say your CV is in front of the president. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not seeing your name, and I'm very, very concerned. Noah Zau Gibson, Deputy Managing Director for Operations, where at the NTA. My people, they may get big position. Noah Zau Gibson, our visually impaired brother, father, friend, is Deputy Managing Director for Operations. Deputy Managing Director for Operations. So this will ring bell in the ears of our friends in the disabled community. Irrespective of your condition, some of you, you know your ability, you know what you are made of. Nothing should prevent you from acquiring knowledge. Nothing should prevent you from acquiring knowledge, especially when the opportunity is given. And that's why we'll continue to use this platform to advocate for the rights of our brothers, sisters within the disabled community. We want them to be empowered. We want them to have job opportunities. They can only have job opportunities when they are empowered. But if they're not given the opportunity to build up their capacity, how do you expect them? How do you what do you want? What do you expect of them? Or what do you really expect from them? And it's with not only with now Noah's I will give you, there are other potential people within the disabled community. Potential people in the disabled community. But first of all, we want to say thank you so much for this appointment. Yes, I am so glad. And I hope and pray that there will be more opportunities for people within the disabled community. So my father and my mother in Bomi County, you should have come on the show this going Friday, but we had technical problems, so we could not host you. Professional. They, two of them are professional. They are bankers. You will get to know them. I cannot, if you're listening, you just text me your name so I can recognize you on the platform. Jerome. Yeah, me. I know the way Jerry like my business, the platform, it's serious. All right. So the both of them are from the disabled community, and the both of them I would say they are professional people. Yeah, professional people. Yeah, so we have, I mean, the messages are just so many, but if you are listening, we were all at the Tottenham Bread City Hall, so you can just send me your name your name so I can recognize it, both of you, husband and wife. Yes, he was so excited to see me. He was so excited, and last time they both of them called and we were all on the line. He extended greetings to my media boss, Chris Selly. Chief, how you doing? Chris is not well. Yes, he's not well. He needs to rest. He's taking his drugs, so he cannot come on. So yes, we hope that he will. Let's see whether tomorrow or day after. But I told him it's good. Sometimes you have to come out and get fresh air. But he was told to rest. Yeah, he's not well. He's not well. I think it was like 2-3 weeks ago when I was interviewing him here on a Friday. He almost collapsed in the studio here. So I was only the one here looking there, and I had to close his microphone. And then he almost, because according to him, the entire place was spinning with him, and he almost fell to the ground. And he said I had to be strong because I was on camera. So he has not been well. I'm with him in the office, and I know his family members who are with him at home, they know as well. But I'm just telling you that he's not okay. He's not well. Yes, he's not well, and there are times, when you're not well, you try to keep it, and you have to come up and, say, I'm not well. So he's not well. That day, he was going to fall off right here on camera. So I was looking at him. I told him to run and get him water, and asked them, the students, some of the students who were around, or the interns, to take him to the office and so he can relax. And when he relaxed, from that day to now, he not been well. Let me just be frank and tell you, he has not been well. But when we have work to do, I would tell him, oh, Chief, you have to come with, it's better to be out there doing one or two things than, be home. Sometimes when everyone goes out and you are left alone, it's not really safe for you and stuff like that. But he has not been well, from 2-3 weeks ago. He asked me to say, I didn't want to tell you that he has not been well. He almost collapsed on the camera the last time. So he told me today that I received a lot of missed calls yesterday. I said yes, because I announced that you're not well, but they should not, call. Maybe if you have a text message, just send it to him, because he may not be receiving calls. Yeah, so it's good to be back here again. Oh, how everybody be seeing a CV domina on WhatsApp. I'll play for another one again. You know, yeah. Congratulations to all of you. I'm so excited, and I wish you all the best. And I hope that you go and go at the Senate, prove yourself, carry your document, the one that you work for, carry and get a confirmation. Yeah, Silver, how you doing, Josh? Sorry, what is that confirmation? Yeah, that's my own daddy right over there. All right. Yeah, so y'all please stop sending messages. They don't get me confused in the studio here. So I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here up to 5 o'clock. Yes, Martin, but you say you're not sending CV, no problem. So our lineup for today, we're going to focus on the labor sector. We're going to focus on the Decent Work Act, international labor law, international labor standards. And we have with us an expert, masters in labor policies and globalization, obtained in Germany. Yes, George S. Tengbe. Guess what? This is how he became my guest. This morning on her voice radio program, that's a watch program, water sanitation and hygiene program, we were talking about watch, and then the time wasn't sufficient. And the two experts said the studio have a lot to say, but not enough time. So I told them, I said, but then we could extend it, but we'll talk after. So after the show, we all went in the office and talking from one thing to another. I said, but I can give you guys time to extend on a watch this afternoon. And one Mohammed Konen from Water in Liberia said, oh no, I have a schedule this afternoon, I'm unable. And then Josh said, yes, I can sacrifice the time to be here this afternoon. And then I said, okay, can we talk about watch? She said, but we can also talk about labor. I got masters in labor policy and globalization. I said, oh my God. So we will now focus, instead of the watch, maybe we can talk about the watch another time. We will be looking at the Decent Work Act. We'll be looking at international labor law. We'll be looking at the international labor standards. And this is from a person who obtained his degree in Germany. And Europe is just a fun road to him. I don't know how he managed, but I want laughing. I want Germany. I want Europe to be my fun road. All right, so that is it. That's it for the first segment. We are already 10 minutes into the time. I'm enjoying myself. We are talking a lot, and we have Dada Mosoka Fala, former Enfield boss and a stakeholder in the agri sector. We will be looking at Mali's national rice development strategy. It's a projects and program. Guess what? Yesterday we had a wonderful discussion here with Dada James Tonola, former Senator Margibi, former chair on agriculture. And we had a wonderful time with Dada Mosoka Fala yesterday, talking about agriculture, the importance, the benefits, what are other policies that we can look at from other countries that are doing well, including Mali. Mali is a landlocked country. We will be looking at that this afternoon and looking at other policies that we can also adopt for our agro segment. Remember, the arrest agriculture, and is I can say is President Bouakar's heartbeat. Let me put it that way. It's in code. I'm saying it, right? It's in code. So we can say, we know you just took power January 22, right? But we can say we lack rice in the country here. Rice is our staple. But in 2021, we imported $132 million worth of rice in our country. So let's see what we actually spent on rice in 2022 and rice in 2023. That was in 2021. And we import part of the rice we eat here. 85% of the rice we eat comes from America, comes from Thailand, comes from China, from Brazil, other countries, man. Should I say Ukraine? Yes, before, right? So Russia and all wheat, all of those things used to come from there. So my people, that's it. That's our lineup for this afternoon. And I'm being assisted by Butler. Cooper Sanga is out and about attending school. And rest assured, we're going to have a wonderful time together. Yes, I can see the people. Someone is watching from Cape Mount and receiving messages from Bomi as well. Cause I want the people. As soon as you already, I think they start calling. How you doing, my people? Yes, from the intellectual forum there in Bajake. Yes, how you doing? All right, so Orange remains Liberia's best GSM company. Yeah, Orange remains Liberia's very best GSM company. LEC, what's going on? I still don't understand LEC. Yeah. I still don't understand LEC. It's just like when you get home, when you see current, charge your phone, charge your computers, charge this one.
Starting today, why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange. Starting today, why not have a little more fun? Why not use money this easily? Why not get even closer to family? Why not work how you've always wanted? Fun, money, family, work. No network keeps you connected to it all, quite like Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Orange.
Let me make sure I got all the sanitary items I need. I'm checking my list. Oh, yes. One more item. Let me have a big bottle of Dettol, yeah, across the board.
Yes, it. The total amount is 3,000 LD.
Okay. Let me give you your money. Hey, my people. I can't find my purse. Lola, I left it on my kitchen table. My husband is rushing me too much. What's I'll do now?
Don't worry, Costa Homo. You can pay with your phone. Here's the code here on the wall.
Awesome. Yes, I do have money on my phone.
With Orange Money, making payments for goods at your favorite store with your merchant is as easy as ABC. Dial *144#, select currency, select Pay with Orange Money and follow the instructions. With Orange Money, life is easier. No stress.
Orange.
Let me make sure I got all the sanitary items I need. I'm checking my list. Oh yes, one more item. Let me have a big bottle of Dettol, yeah, across the board.
Yes, it. The total amount is 3,000 LD.
Okay, let me give you your money. Hey, my people, I can't find my purse. Lola, I left it on my kitchen table. My husband is rushing me too much. What's I'll do now?
Don't worry, Costa Woman. You can pay with your phone. Yes, the code here on the wall.
Awesome. Yes, I do have money on my phone.
With Orange Money, making payments for goods at your favorite store with your merchant is as easy as ABC. Dial *144#, select currency, select Pay with Orange Money and follow the instructions. With Orange Money, life is easier. No stress.
Orange.
Before we go to our guest in the studio, nothing without you. Lord, I am nothing without you. So I'm saying this out to you, whatever condition you find yourself in, just tell God, say, Lord, I'm nothing without you. And I appreciate you for the life that you give me because it's the most valuable gift. No matter the condition, keep calm, have some self-control. What you are going through, you're not the first person. Yeah? These are things that have happened. News and entertainment. Get the best of news, views, and entertainment options at this. He wants to super material to the last minute. Who this person sitting in the room? He looked so hungry and after much. Only this maybe probably he had not eaten before going to school. And then he had to find that long distance. After him. I told him I asked him to get another plate for him. He was actually sitting at the back, way behind that all the baby girls and the boys are standing in front of him. They were all standing before him, and he was either the second to the last or the last. Yeah, only picture can tell me he was the last, but the queue was very long. And then when I was eating, I said, but let me talk to this guy. I called him. Can you please come, let's eat. And then I gave him this spoon. We ate together. I served him water. Look. I'm not too nice now. Yeah, please. I'm not too nice, right? But that's how sometimes God can just bless you, not because of what you know, not because of your connection, not because of your intellectual. Somebody will right? Not because you are too smart, not because you are so handsome or beautiful, not because you have all of the connection. It almost looking like I'm talking to the people who was, preferred. So the moral of this story, God doesn't need your approval, the approval of a man or of men. Let me take that again. God doesn't need the approval of men to bless you. God can bless anybody at any time, irrespective of your location, your age, your status, etc. Don't complain when others are moving too fast. When you're moving ahead, don't complain. Don't be hateful, angry, jealous because others are ahead. Your peace is different. And as a good evening, thanks to some calculated for this, he was much more interested in these photos are like unknown to us when I live in my hair. I'm sure I'm a nice person, but I'm really trying to tell you that thing, they almost like me. There are times, you'll be in a long it necessarily does not have to be a queue, a line where you have to stay in. No. But there are sometimes some situations everyone is given the opportunity to talk. No one is telling you this, no one is looking at you, no one is looking in your direction. No one cares for you. But God cares for you. I don't want to preach. No one looking at the direction, but God can pick you up and say, yes, I'm going to add value to you. I'm going to add value. That's what God will do. So the next one is don't forget to small cup. I know like your food going to small to little cup. It's so big. That's the end of the story. That's the moral of that story. And one person when I do, I don't like put up right? Yeah. So I'm a nice person. So nice. So I'm not too nice. I was okay, so that is it. Let's go now to our guest. How you doing, Chief?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm strong. Thank you.
You okay?
I'm very okay. I'm strong and
I'm enjoying yourself. I think you're looking at me over there, right?
yeah.
When you came from Europe?
So it was in December.
Okay, but you've been here for some time. You always like fly every time.
Yeah, but I think now that I'm back now to see how best I can contribute my quota to our country. I'm very, very passionate about these things, mostly when it has to do with employers relationships, labor practices, and water and sanitation. Mostly those things that have to do with United Nations Sustainable Development Goal number 6, goal number 2, and then why should we have people working in our country, in society, and then they don't benefits. They don't get that just benefit. I mean, these things are not good to me. I believe that if I can put in my time to work, I should also be able to receive the benefits. So yeah, I'm back in
So
Liberia.
this it actually, I don't know, but I don't know how to describe it. Earlier on, we talked about watch, right?
Yeah, water and sanitation.
Yeah,
yeah.
And they say, but I got masters in global policies, or
labor
policies.
Yeah,
policies. Sorry.
Yeah, policies. Yeah, so I got my first masters in water management and with a specific emphasis on sanitation because I did 6 months internship, in France and in Germany where we were understanding the sanitation activities and how the sanitation sector in France is managed. And then, I had long-term internship with International Labor Organization when I was in Germany doing my master's in labor policies. So so then I get to understand the workings of the labor laws, the international labor standards, and thankfully I was able to defend my thesis and also serve as class representative for my class in Germany. So again, I'm here.
Look, congratulations. I admire you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So fortunately, Chris, my boss, immediate boss, he never knew that we're discussing this today, and he had on his page international labor law.
Labor standards.
And I'm trying to paraphrase it.
Okay.
So I think you were there when I called him. I said, "What do you mean by that?" And he said, he gave some. We'll talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Last in, first to go. He was talking about something that we'll talk about from one of these agencies that some stuff is going on there. So I said, but that's what we're about to talk about. And the whole labor thing, it just came as a surprise. I actually invited him for watch program.
Yep.
And then he said, but I really want to talk about labor issue. So I mean, yes, we'll give you the opportunity to talk about it. And tell us, let's begin this way. Is it good enough for you to be leaving an entity and you know that you're about to leave, but then you employ a huge number of people while you are leaving? I don't know. I have the decent, you just send a decent work out to me. I don't know whether it can be found there or it can be found in the international labor law, because I think our law doesn't allow it. You can get some clarity on it.
Yeah, so quoting from the expert. Okay, so there were many times we had some of these conversations, mostly when I was at the International Labor Organization on internships. The thing is, it's not in the with best practice that let's just say Christopher Salif now is the CEO for Truth FM, and he's leaving Truth FM in the next 60 days or in the next 30 days. A new CEO is to take over. Now, it's not in line with best practice for Christopher Salif to employ over 600 persons in this short time. The reason is simple. You are going to create a situation where new salaries should be added to the current budget, and that situation is not going to be reflected on you, but the next management. And in the event that your scope of operation does not go in line with the new employees, you cannot manage them well, then you have something called bad labor management. So I don't think that is actually in good labor practice. No.
So what should be done to those who are recruited in a short period of time? Well, no, according to our decent work at the international labor law or the international labor standard, any one of them, I don't know, but everything applies to Liberia, right?
Yes, sure.
But our decent work at comes first.
Of course.
Okay.
So let's go back to the December Act of Liberia, the 2015 December Act of Liberia, section 16.1 that talks about the wages, and salary. So going down further in that same section, you will realize that the December Act put it simple that an employer should give minimum 4 weeks, okay, notice to an employee before you dismiss him. So let's say, I'm talking here now all this is what before the employer dismiss me, maybe I don't do something bad, they won't sack me. They should pay me 4 weeks ahead of time, minimum 4 weeks. So if they don't do that, then I get the right now to take them to the labor court. Okay, so I do believe it's not mentioned here in the December Act of Liberia 2015, but I do believe that this is also in position that you cannot, of course, employ someone, or use quantities of people in that short time, giving food away that you don't understand the next budget that is going to come in place. So there should be something called notice. Okay, the public should be aware there are a lot of procedures, labor procedures that should be that should be met before you can also do that.
Labor procedures. So let's say if you take over a ministry, agency, or whatever institution, okay, let's limit it to the public space. With what is going on at some of these ministries or autonomous agencies. So that means they don't have right to the HR or whoever responsible for recruitment doesn't have the right to let them go, because I don't know, the international labor law will tell you first, last in, first out. We could go there and try to make some clarity.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't know, because I see a lot of people running to court. Maybe if their names are taken from there, they will be running to court to say, okay, I will sue this ministry, I will sue the government because he took my name from there.
Okay, no, but the thing is,
I'm supposed to be here and I'm not here.
Okay, but the thing is, you have a legal claim now in the international labor standards. There's something called report mechanism. What do they mean? They mean that you could have a claim, okay, but is it authenticated? Okay, so I am bringing, complaint to the labor court. Oh, I was on the employee listing and new management took me off. The thing is, were you hired on a legal base? Is it legitimate? Did it go through the proper HR management procedures and protocols? Were you really added to the budget? Because I have seen situations in Liberia, in our country, where people are working, with this entity. They are getting salaries, but then they are not on government payroll. They are not even on the management scope of operation. So if that is the case, then it means you are illegally working with this entity. Now, in that situation, of course, the new management can do something called audit of the payroll. Like just the most recent thing that what's his name said, Mo Ali is now asking for them to do at LWSC. The idea is to understand exactly who are these legitimate employees, who are the legitimate contractors, and who are not legitimate. Because take for an example, if we're taking the case study of LWSC now, there are contractors who are legal, and there are some subcontractors that are not in the system. How are they not in the system? Okay, I'm working here. I supposed to deliver pipes to a certain area for them to fix certain water connections there.
Okay, but because
I believe that and the small group we are not able to do the work, or we cannot complete this work. We decided to hire some people, right? Illegally. We have a mutual understanding with them. They are coming to do their work. Whatsoever compensation we get, we share with you. That is not legal, right? So for some of these things, some of the people are added to the payroll. And when these things happen, we have to audit the payroll. So that is where some of the situations can come from. And when these things are happening, you have a claim. But are you legal? Are you working with the entity, in line with the HR protocols? Was your name submitted to the finance team? Do you have any documents to prove it? If you don't have it, I'm sorry. You could just be on your own.
You'd be on your own. Okay, so you travel to other countries, got your master's in labor policies and globalization.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us, how do you see the Ministry of Labor, their workings over the years, what you've noticed? I know you're going to be blunt. Yes, I know you're going to, yeah, yes. So how do you see it? Somebody listening, I mean, they could be interested in transformation with your help of your expertise.
Yeah, so few things that, all right, so being a Liberian and understanding international best labor practices and with the idea of building institutions or helping my country to build good labor institutions, I have noticed over the time that we have been making a lot of mistakes. How do I mean? The Ministry of Labor is almost like the National Human Resource Management of the country. You have the responsibility to hear cases, of course, cases of wrongful dismissal. You also have the responsibility to train people, capacitate them, fully to the understanding of their rights. How many entities in Liberia here that employees know their rights? How many entities in Liberia that employees know that they have the right to bargain? They have the right to mandate management to do certain things for them. How many employees know that they are not supposed to go work in the mining sector with no payment? That's in the labor term we call a precarious work. How many employees know those things? They don't know them. Now you don't blame them because they don't know them. So you as the management, you were using existing. But that is where we have the Ministry of Labor. So our responsibility now, take for an example, I'm working at the Ministry of Labor, and my responsibility is to create or help the ministry to demonstrate, not to just look at those policies. We have policies there. The labor law is very good. It's clear. And by value of fight, the Decent Act of Liberia is a direct photocopy of the international labor law.
You want to say that again?
The 2015 Decent Act
of Liberia.
Of Liberia. It's a direct photocopy.
So are we doing things, we may not be 100%, but
of course, we are not 100%. But if you look at the, I'm just going to open it for you because I created some short notes on it. If you look at the international labor law and this is where I of Liberia, you realize the first thing that they align with each other. Okay? Because firstly, they support workers, they support employees, the well-being of employees, the well-being of workers, and in valuable practices. I mean, those are the things that the international labor law speak against. All right, and those are the things that international labor standards support. So if we have our working so well on paper, but not in practical, it means our law are not the problem. The problem now is the institution. Okay. Do we have the institution to implement them? So these are the kind of situation that I have seen. I have seen that we have good laws, but our laws are not being implemented. Why they are not implemented? Because we don't have the institution built. The institution is not that we don't have Ministry of Labor. We do have Ministry of Labor. But how do we actualize the workings of these things? That, take for an example, if I leave as a Minister of Labor, the next minister coming, the system can remain. Instead of having quick impact system projects, how can the system stay forever? That is institutionalizing the ministry. And that is something that I think we need to work on, because of course we have poor working relationship with the labor unions. In Liberia, I have seen that for a fact. I have read a lot of reports. I have had some meetings with the United Worker Union of Liberia, the agricultural Workers Union of Liberia, and the Pastoral Agricultural Union. So they will tell you that.
What do you hear from them before you go further? What do you hear from them?
And it is not just what I have heard from them, but what I have seen published on international papers like the International Global Union website, that the workers, the unions are willing to listen to the government. Okay, they have called upon the government so many times for the government to run to them and help them, because that is the government's responsibility. When the employees are having issues, they raise the issue up to the unions, because every entity, that is the reason why it is important. Every entity, every institution, whether private or public, you need to create a union, a labor union or a worker union. If the union is there, don't say because I'm working a white-collar job, so I don't need to join the union. You need to join the union, because it's the union that is going to support you, that is going to fight for you. In case of any misappropriation of your wages or extra working overtime, the union will call the Ministry of Labor. And when the Ministry of Labor comes in, the Ministry of Labor will listen to the union crowd and call you in for dialogue. That is something they call collective bargaining activities. You see. So they have told many times that the government, through their various ministers, were not, ready to fast track their cases. One of the cases I can tell you for free was the most recent ArcelorMittal case, and versus the union, the United Worker Union of Liberia. We chased that case to the end. They were willing to always call the government to sit on the case, to dialogue with them. It took the government, the government was so hostile to the extent that they were not willing to listen. But because
the Ministry of Labor.
Of course.
Okay.
But because the United Worker Union of Liberia is not just acting in her own power. She is also a member of international labor organizations. So when we are struggling as a union, in that case, when they were struggling, they had to call on international support. So the International Global Union and the United Steel Workers Union of the US came to the support of the United Workers Union of Liberia in that ArcelorMittal case that I am talking to you about now. That was how the government of Liberia, through their former minister, sent someone, a representative for the Ministry of Labor, to go and listen to the case. So it was based on international pressure group from those international labor unions. That's how the government was compelled to put aside their hostility and go listen to the people. That's how you heard ArcelorMittal employees have been getting increased in wages. That's how you heard precarious work at ArcelorMittal, mostly in Lima County, were being addressed. So this is a situation.
Precarious work. You said what that means again?
Precarious work. Okay, it's like I'm working, like people who work for ArcelorMittal. I will take ArcelorMittal case because I wrote a whole thesis on that. So people who work for ArcelorMittal, right? If you're going to work on the mine field, you need to go with protective gears. You need to go with protective rain boots, helmet, gloves. You should be protected in the event of an explosion, in the event of tragic accident, that your life comes first, that you will be safe. But most of the workers,
See what happened in Bond County with the energy gold, right? When there was a land, that kind of a land sliding case where people got killed. I think over 15 to 60 persons they got killed in Bond County. So the people were digging gold. They were mining gold for them. But were they protected? If they were protected, how come those people died like chicken? So I mean, those are the situations where the Ministry of Labor need to create something like I always talk about. Create a tax code, a labor tax code. If you have a labor tax code, the tax code will help out viewing all of the concessions that have been agreed with the government or where all companies are working on their own priorities. They will go there and review and have interviews with the employees, know what's going on, know how they are working. Are they getting their just benefits? Are they working according to the December Act of Liberia that says we need to work for only 48 hours every week? Are they working? I have seen situations where people
48 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Every week, 8 hours a day. 8
hours a day. That is the law. But there are places in Liberia that I will not say those names that people go to work 7 p.m. and they leave from there 6 p.m. That is against the December Act of Liberia. That is against the Liberian labor law. So the labor tax code is a responsibility now to go check these things. Are they actually doing these things? Are the employers really doing these things? Are they giving people just benefits? Because if you are not just a domestic worker, you should be entitled to a benefit. You should have rights, medical, health care provision. Are they having them? So if we don't have these things, then the Ministry of Labor are serious issues. And this is where I come in. I'll be the first agent of change that want to speak against these things. Of course, then let me be. But we need to see how best to institutionalize, like I said, our sector.
Yes, institutionalize the sector. So I took a test once, I think 3-4 weeks ago, somewhere, and it brought this kind of labor question. And it was I'm just trying to paraphrase it. The management or the company wants to have an increase in wages, but then they want to increase wages based on the terrible or working environment. So they are asking employees, I hope I'm getting it right. They are asking employees, should we increase wages or should we have an environment, a safe working environment? What would be your response to that?
So then everything goes back to something called the social corporate responsibility of the employer. Now, let's say in the case of person agriculture worker, person rubber company, there is responsibility to provide the employees with housing and XYZ, right? And then there is a situation where they want to either increase your wage or they improve your environment. Now, we firstly, that's why the union, the labor union or the worker union is important to be part of the worker union. When it comes to situation comes when an employer is asking you such a question, which I believe to be very, very, I don't want to say that bad word, which of course I believe it does not make sense. You cannot ask your employer whether your employee whether you should increase their wages or focus on their environment. It doesn't make sense. Are you following your corporate social responsibility? The document that you signed, the MOU you signed before coming to my country with my government, you promised us that you will take care of our environment. You should be environmental friendly.
Okay, you will not destroy my community. Then you come tell me say you will pay me low wages. That's too irresponsible. So no. So the employer cannot in any way ask the employee such a question. Why? Because it is part of the employer's social corporate responsibility to protect the community or the environment that the employee possesses. So my wage increasement, it has nothing to do with that. My wages have been increased maybe based on the human resources of the company that I have worked to a certain extent. You have benefited from me. You have benefited from my expertise. You have enjoyed my labor, and you are satisfied. So you want to increase my wage, or maybe it's a skill of increment, something in labor management called skill of increment when it comes to wages. So you have realized that the company, all of the staffs from in the customer service department, you have been so good with your clients. Based on your business, based on how much work you have done, employees, customers have rated you and said, your shipments or your money is improving. All right. Based on that, you as a management, as part of your human resource protocols, you have the plan to increase salary. So there is a rate of increment across the board. Do you need to ask me? You need to ask me whether you need to increase my wages or you want to protect my environment.
I'm actually passed in a test. I got my result right there, and I actually passed because this was my response. Yeah. And not exactly to what you said, but my response, I wrote a whole, like a page document and said, but it should not be, decent work makes it very clear. The working environment should be safe. And if it is not safe, then you are about to be shut down.
Of course.
I started to quote
of course.
people. I took it so personal. I took that question, I took that test so personal. Like it's something that is real, but you can't be talking about increasing salary based on the working environment supposed to be safe. Mm-hmm. There is no if and half about that. So let's now go to some of you earlier made mention of some of the companies working areas that they are not just safe. So let's talk a little bit about corporate social responsibility. What have you seen so far? Do companies in Liberia, especially the foreign investment, foreign companies coming to Liberia, do they respect and they do they respect the fact that they're supposed to meet up with their obligation, the corporate social responsibility of that company? I mean, you are all around working with the United Workers Union of Liberia, this other workers union, the other workers, So do you really see companies living up to these promises?
Okay, so before I answer that question, let me take you to a phrase, a word, two words. It's called due diligence. Due diligence. When you discuss in due diligence, it's on the part of the international company. We refer to them as FDR. Some would say foreign direct investment, or some would say MNE, multinational enterprise, right? Now, if a company comes into Liberia, sign an agreement with us, it is your responsibility by law. It's not just by mouth, by law, to provide all the provisions that I mentioned in that concession agreement. Take for an example, I will go to the case of the Aslameta, or let me pause for Aslameta, then I go to another company called Diaco Mining Company. They are exploring, I think, something in either the Kitman or the bombing area. Of recently, we saw a post on Facebook where the United Workers Union of Liberia again were called to action that there were protests. The employees were angry because the social corporate responsibility were not being respected.
and due diligence are not being honored by the company. So when those things were happening, they called their union heads. So you went there, United Worker Unions of Liberia, they were there. They represented their workers ably, and they were able to have an agreement. And the agreement was in the form of a collective bargaining agreement, but a dialogue process where the Ministry of Labor sent a representative. So they had an increment in wages. But is that all the way? Did they really fulfill their due diligence? No. How? I will tell you for a fact. If you compare the headquarters of ArcelorMittal in Germany, the one they get here in Liberia, then it is 0.001% compared to it.
Yeah, please say that again.
So, if you compare the headquarters of ArcelorMittal, their whole office, maybe some would say in Belgium, but I say in Germany because I was there, is the one we get here in Liberia is not 0.001% compared to it. The social corporate responsibility that ArcelorMittal is actualizing in Germany is not even 0.001% of what they are actualizing here in Liberia. Who do you blame? Will you blame them? No. Who do you blame? You blame our people. You blame our government. Why? The institution is not set up. Yes, we have the Ministry of Labor. Or are they institutionalizing the laws? No. How? Why? They are not doing it because they are on cover, sometimes being bought by these people. Now, if you are bought, in most cases, those international organizations, they will want to establish in low-income countries. You know why? Because they want to import on the government. They will say to you, your country poor, you don't get money. You get nothing. So we will provide you 15% of employment for your entire country. So you have to keep one eye closed on some of the things that we will do. So you will realize that when there are claims and counterclaims from the employees against the employer, and then the arbitrary solution, in this case, the Ministry of Labor comes in, give a blind eye and say, okay, we'll come back. That coming back, or the dragging of the case is because the Ministry of Labor or the government of Liberia, because the Ministry of Labor is the total representation of the government of Liberia, right? They don't want to lose the company. So that is the reason why you find out that these things are not being respected. But should we continue on that path until, like in the Bible, it says, should we continue saying that grace may abound? God forbid, never. So no, so we have to create a way to institutionalize the sector. If we institutionalize the sector and create, our tax posts where we will have total oversight, representation, and then hearing of cases. I tell you for free, those international companies will come and they will respect our laws because why they are benefiting from our country. You explore, Naion, and don't forget, ArcelorMittal is, if not the second, is the biggest metal company in the world. So tell me, if you can compare how much benefits they get. So Liberia is making them one of the biggest. And then why will you not want to compare that social corporate responsibilities? I don't get that part, but it's because of the kind of leaders that we have at that time. But now we believe it's going to be changed because we know that the government, which is a human rights guy, the president of Liberia, came to rescue our country. And whoever that it is coming into the Ministry of Labor, will not just go there with one eye closed, go there with three eyes open, so that our laws can be actualized and that representation can be done in the proper way.
So, Councillor Cooper Korea is there? You know that, right? Okay.
Yeah, I know that. I heard that she was nominated. I have never met her in person. Him, you say? Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a him.
From Telecom? No, not Telecom, but from the other.
Yeah, he was the one nominated to be justice minister in the Senate.
Yeah, he previously served the
yeah, everyone now.
Okay. All right. So my God. We are talking labor issues.
Of course.
And we have with us George S. Tengbe. So before what is S for? Sir?
Yeah.
Oh, I see my family member today.
Yeah.
I've been looking at S from this morning and said, what is S for? I want S, but I forgot. All right, so would you like to serve because you've been on the people's back forever? Would you like to serve your country with all you've learned and the experience and all? You know, sometimes I like to ask the question. Sometimes it may sound or it looks embarrassing, but I mean, you can learn what different countries will serve. You must come back here, and that's why you see on a business show on Friday before we go further. All these guys, most of the panelists are hosts. They you know they're from the US or sometimes they're in other countries. But I send a link to them. I remind them, and then I say you have to come on because you guys are working with you people have served banks. You work with some financial institutions. You are doing well over there. And I don't give them peanuts on coming here to provide expertise. But you should be able to come and give back to your country. And they respect the fight, and I applaud them a lot for it. So anywhere they be a business somebody, you see them, they're wiping their faces and they have their coffee in their hand, but they are on a business show because they're not looking for a job. These are established people. They just want, to have a very good economy. Then they move. So if you learn, you have all of the education. And if the appointment was, if I had the power to appoint, I would be finding something for you to do because, yes. So tell me, if you are called to serve, maybe the labor ministry or the watch sector, what will you do it? Will you like to serve your people?
So I have I signed social corporate contract with the German government because my study in Germany was on scholarship from the German government, right? So my contract with them is that after my studies, I'm going home to contribute my quota to my country.
Okay.
Now, Liberia is my first priority. I can in no way help even by 5% to improve German labor society. Why? Because it's already up to standard. Who is in dire need of improvement? It's my country. So of course, I'm here to see how best we can all work together to make Liberia better. And Liberia has always been my paramount. I would say responsibility. I want to come home. I want to help. I want to see in whatever way I can contribute to the betterment of my country. I don't care even if it's through consultancies. Like I'm willing to teach. Like I'm willing to work with Ministry of Labor, Labor Watch Commission, Labor Water and Civil Corporation, whatever the case, EPA, like. That's it, because I have these qualifications. I cannot keep them within me. I want to share them. I want to educate people. I want people to learn. I want people to be better than me. And people can only turn to be better than you. This institution I'm talking about setting up for our country for these sectors, can only be set up if I'm also willing to help them. So if I'm not willing, then I think I am a coward that just want to sit back and cry and don't want to come on board. That I don't want to be. So of course I'm here to help my country.
Okay, so we got you, eh? Yes. But the whole list business, the whole thing about list your name appearing on lists and stuff like that. I don't know, but anyway, I wish you all the best, and I feel good when Liberians learned a lot, come back, and be able to serve. Because do we have a system?
What is a system? In what place?
I mean, the country. Sometimes we complain about us not having system. Because if we have system, we'll not have foreign companies coming in to just do whatever they want to. So do you think our system is broken and we have to work on it? Do you think that Ambassador Boyka, our president, has a lot to do with putting back the structuring our system and ensuring that it works better for everyone? Because just to add up, because of I'm quoting now, right? I'm quoting because of lack of system, you have bad labor practices, which of course we've been talking about, and contractors cannot have benefits, employees cannot have benefits. The corporate social responsibilities right now coming as they should, and working hours not being observed in some areas, in some institutions, some companies, some working areas. Yeah.
So I think, like I said before, Liberia has good laws. What's wrong with our country is implementation. And these laws cannot be implemented if our leaders are not sincere. First thing, most of the times we have seen sincerity is not at its peak. That's why we are not getting international best practices being carried out. You cannot say you are sincere to your people that elected you, and then you know that their needs, you know exactly that they are being underpaid. Like there are entities in Liberia here where contractors, even though they are contractors, but they are not being paid the $3.53 per day. We know of places in Liberia where, according to the Civil Act, section 16.134, the people should be paid, domestic workers and casual workers to be paid $3.53 USD per day. But there are companies here in Liberia that don't even care about that, that they are paying people $40 US every month. If you divide that by the 25 or 26 days those people work for, does it amount to 3.53? If you also check with some other companies that are that have contractors working overtime, like according to the labor law and the Decent Work Act, how can you have a contractor on contract with you for over 6 months? How can someone be on internship with you for over 1 year? You are going against the Decent Work Act. You are going against the labor law. That is not what they preach. So we have good laws, but sincerity is the cause. The people are not sincere to put this law to book, so they are not checkmating their wrongs. So I would say we got good laws, but we got quick impact institutions that needs to be eradicated, and then we need to have an institution where all of these laws can be actualized. But if we are sincere to our people, but if we are willing to preach the right policies, reforms for our people, if we are willing to keep up the institutional angles of our entities, of the institutions, then Liberians will benefit from their government. Liberia will benefit from the country. Liberia will understand that yes, there are laws, and these laws are working for us in our interests. For an example, I will tell you for free. I was working with the Mediterranean Shipping Company. It's called MSC for short. So at that time, we were on the freeway right opposite the port. And while working there, I served as the first I started as a salesman. My salary was $125. I had my second bachelor's degree. I was making that money. It was totally. I had my second bachelor's degree. I got my second bachelor's degree from Zion, 2013, April 9, in public administration. So I was making that money at that time. So God will have it. I begin to work more, and then I brought in more sales. Our sales record increased. Our boss man, the managing director, said they should increase my salary. So they increased my salary to $250. After 6 months, he was leaving. My record still improving. He left a recommendation that the next managing director coming should increase my salary again. So my salary began to increase till my salary went up to $500. Okay. Now, when that happened, but then still I was getting only scratch cards, which of course is part of my benefit as a salesman. After I became Info Sales Supervisor, but then I was not getting a full-time something called rights and all social corporate responsibility that they should be doing. Then came in our former Deputy Minister for Manpower at the Ministry of Labor, what's her name? Anna Kado, Honorable Hannah Kado. She at that time she was part of the Temporary Labor Union. So she came over to the office and said, who all here wants to be part of the union? I was like, what is a union? And the information I'm telling you now, this story is from 2016, 2017. I was curious. What is a union? What does it entail? Why do we need unions? So she began to explain to us. We were in the customer service office. So she told us, this is the benefit of joining the union. We're speaking for you, teaching your rights. And then I was very curious. So I said, okay, I need to join this union. So I joined the union. So there was a petition passing around for people to sign. If you know that the company is not working here, or they are not providing you with the benefit, sign the petition, then the case will go to the Ministry of Labor to Anna because she was representing the Federal Labor Union at the time. So she said, we'll take the case to the Ministry of Labor and we'll invite your company for hearing. It will surprise you to know, Magdalene. I was the first person that signed that petition. And then I was the first person that was nominated to serve as representative of the union at that company, the union shipping company. So we called Hannah, we submitted their names to her. Later on, all my colleagues, the employees, they call me, one, they call, oh, the team, we see, we will be part of you. With all of them, when none of them, only me left there. Everybody ran away.
The loan advocate.
I became the loan advocate in the process. And this is not just, that was not just the only place that
that's funny, though.
No, that's very funny.
Yes.
Liberians will sit there and allow themselves to starve of their benefits instead of waking up. You should be anxious, be agitated when you are not receiving your benefit, when you know that you should receive it. Why is it women get angry with their husband when they are not providing for their homes? And because it's a husband's responsibility to provide. Yes, so we should be angry when we are working and we are not getting our benefit. And these people sign law, they sign contract that we should get it. So those things were happening, and I was so angry. And I was like, why are you guys leaving me alone? They said that we don't want the company to sack us. It could be that they were getting threatening messages from our HR or whoever that they could dismiss them if this thing goes up, okay? But then I never removed my name. My name left there. That's how my eagerness to join the labor union and to study about labor relations and policy came out. Okay. And that's how I was able, for the first time, I was admitted to do this master's in Brazil, 2019. But then I couldn't go at the time because I had some issues. I just lost my father and, XYZ. Yeah, but these are the situations that we have. Liberians are not ready to wake up. You will see the situation. You know that it's affecting you, but you are not willing to wake up only because you feel that you will be marginalized or you will be hurt in the process, that they will dismiss you, or in the end that the company wants to leave, the company will close down and you'll be out of job. Are you serious? The company signed a contract with the government. The concession they signed provides that they should provide you with these things. So it is your right to demand it. And that is why we have the union.
All right. Okay, so let's take a few calls. We're supposed to be hosting Dado Fala. He really wants to come on. Yes, and say, Magdalene, I have some data to explain on how we can. So, hello.
Hello, Magdalene. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
Okay, my name is Jerome Colley. I'll call you from Labor Ministry.
Yeah.
Okay, let me say thank you to the colleague in studio for the few information that he gave regarding the labor sector. And again, the question that was asked regarding the recent employment, especially overcrowding the personnel of various agencies.
Yeah.
We want to say explicitly there is no law that asks that you do that. So all those agencies that started employing from October up to now, all those employments are bogus and they are not taken into consideration, no matter the law. Because when you read the Decent Work Act, chapter 13 says it. You must have been on probation for 3 months. 3 months before you are employed. So if you did not serve the probation and you just been enrolled, then that enrollment is not correct. Even under the civil service standing order, the civil standing order, chapter 3.4.7, they also say it that you should have served, you must have served a probation period not less than 3 months and not more than 1 year. And before being employed, you must have taken the civil service recruitment examination certificate test and passed the test before you are employed. So a civil service director will just allow, maybe for example, the Ministry of Labor personnel just took the 50% and carried that, then employ the 50%. At the end of the day, the new minister who will come on board, we will invite the new minister who will come on board to do a personnel audit with the bureau entity along with CSA and C to CSA. What are those numbers that went to CSA for employment? And did they go through the CSA criteria? Did they take the test?
Okay.
For some who are civil servants, we went through all of the processes. I took the first test and the second test. I was even exempted. They said I didn't take the second test and they gave me the exemption.
Okay,
so all the institutions who have done it, they are not correct.
All right.
The new minister have to recall all.
Okay. All right. That's Jerome calling from Labor Ministry. One of the what was your position again?
So what is your position? I'm still there. Yeah. I'm the director for the minimum wage board. The minimum wage board.
That...
You can say administrator, director, focus person, secretary, head, anything you call me.
All right, Jerome. I just pull your leg, man.
Yeah, all right, thank you.
Okay. Hello.
Good afternoon, Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm Charles Cooper. I call you personally from Carisborough.
Yes, sir.
Let me say thank you to your guest. I think he has spoken well. But Magdalene, a chief architect of our labor policy in this country is our government. I think the government should have been the one doing the regulation, enforcing the law. But if the government is herself violating the law, then what do you expect from other people? Another for me, I work in the educational sector for over 15 years now. That's one of the places that we have bad labor practices. People have been unpaid, especially the teachers. Even if you have a certificate or a degree, people do not pay you based on qualification. And because of the no job syndrome, people do not have authority when it comes to job. People are accepting poor employment status on extreme condition only because they want to fend for themselves and their family. So there's no alternative and there's no choice. So you just have to make do with what you have. So you see, that's one of the reasons our country is poor, because when you have poor labor practices, you have a poor country. People do not respect human dignity and human labor in this country. Whenever you want to talk, people say, oh, there's no job, you will soon lose your job. So people keep taxing on it, and they just live with the condition, and it's painful, Magdalene. Sometimes you go to school to live a better life in Liberia, but it's not happening. Most people have the degree, but they are not living the kind of life for which they want to school for. And it's sad, Magdalene. When you are a young person in this country, for you to work sincerely and earn money and build something for yourself is difficult, except maybe where people want to rush in government because they can easily get corrupt money. But even in the private sector is challenged because the government outside is violating, so the private people do follow in the government step. When you talk about government outside violating, what can we do? So it's not easy, Magdalene. Our country is that doomed.
Okay, Charles Cooper. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Over all sectors, nothing. I don't know.
It's a sad one, and yeah, sometimes we get broken or this is. Yeah, hello, Rogers.
Yeah, Madam, thank you very much. I'm Roger Apollo and Bode this afternoon. You know, every other situation that is happening, we are aware. And one good thing that I would say that this is a government of positive thinking because the rescuer has come. So any other equipment that was needed to create a problem for this government, we feel that it's a trap. And they say they got to fall down into it because there's a regulatory arm that is the civil servant. So anything that was done outside of the law, people will be affected. And let me just use the occasion to congratulate, the president for appointing those, he appointed. And I know that they're going to perform because this 6 long years they have been here and they know the leakages in government. And I know that they are going to do their best so that they will leave a track record, a legacy, rooting out a perception that all young people, they will not be able to perform. Okay. But I know that they got potential and they got the ability to lead in this direction that will make the rescue mission to be an unforgettable name here. Because we ourselves, we are aware of what really took place. So let me say thank you very much for being far-sighted. I'm not hearing Chris today. I know that he's behind the scene. He's my mentor. And let me just appreciate the entire state of the nation team for the level of work done so far. Thank you very much.
Okay, Rogers. All right, so 0777 25 38 19 0777. Yes, we take a few more calls and go back to our guests. 0777 25 38 and 19. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm fine. Just step away from your monitor.
Okay.
Yeah, quickly.
Thank you. I want to say thank you to the studio guests.
Mm-hmm.
What some of we then notices in the country, I don't think that it will change because most people go on radio and they tell everybody after the talk. I'm one of the agents that worked for 18 years and they paid me with $300 a year. So what some Nigerians will come out and go in studio and speak to your mom, but it can't come to pass. Why? Because the principle that will be on the particular for things to be settled, it makes you to feel bad. How can a man work for 26 years, you get bad like you get the horse? Why? So we need to come out together and straighten out the country. If the labor system is not straightened out, we will not be benefited, we will be benefiting. We that been working with company will teach somebody from out there and the person will make 1,700. Why you are making $143? Why? If you go talk, you don't have right. I'm very much sorry, my sister. Thank you, yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay, sir. Thanks for placing your call. Hello. If you have to step away from your monitor, I have these things in my ear and it's like, we got to let you go if we get feedback. Hello? Okay. Yes. Hello?
How you doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, my name is Sano Kawai, and I join you from Tokman, Bomi County.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Madam, thank you to your guests and following the conversation this afternoon. What you say is right. For example, Magdalene, one of the reasons why some of us led that political campaign against former President Weah was because of the Sin Western cluster. Magdalene, if you take your microphone to Bomi County, especially to the Western cluster operation area, you will come to realize there's a serious bad labor practices on the way. As you speak, Magdalene, the Chinese company, there's a guy who just sent me the photo yesterday. Can you imagine? Because they have the BMQ, they have the GSO1, GSO2, the Weller GSO, they also have the waste because they get different stop pass when the pit coming, and they're where they have what we call the spotters. Now, you will come to realize that even if our network guys working again, there's no tower light. We use the single flat light to dump the truck. That is difficult. And as a result, they feel we have had almost 2 incidents where the car went up to even make accident, and that was reported. Up to now, if you speak up to now, nobody. And one thing I can remember, I had a meeting because when the labor meeting straight here to be some of the workers, our privilege because I'm one of the activists in Bomi, so the guys called me to be in the meeting. And one thing I said to the labor ministry was that one of the problems for Liberia is the labor ministry. I said that to them. And this is the government that we all fought for, the past and now government. So if you see the kind of concession, it's not about bombing. We feel disappointed and shameful for example, citizens of bombing, people like us. Everyone will go out of country, our friend laugh us, or they say, look, I get concession. Nothing. Come to bombing. Right now, this people wasn't carrying up to 10 to 12 shipments out for this country. Come to bombing up there now. When the workers go to even into the canteen, the people will stand up into the pit. They have to put the food on the ground and put it. There's a lot of serious things happening. And let me say this. This is why we all fought for President Parker, because it's our in-law. And because we did that because we believe that he coming. Because thank God also Senator Talo, he's going around speaking to the citizens, he's saying to them, and we are calling on them. They have to shut down the company. We are not saying the company should leave, no. But they need to shut down so that the government can sit and straighten some of the things. There's a serious issue. The other I listening to Chris was talking like they want to call. But we did not go through. And thank God we have the opportunity to call them. But it's a very serious issue. With the young boy in Burma, I already faced this serious issue concerning the concession. Come there today, even around the affected community, there's no clinic, nothing. To pay so that when we're so that move the game, so right now the Chinese are paying by the 150, whether you trade me or not. It's a serious issue going right now in the county. It's a very serious issue. I tell maybe the Librarian are listening, and I'm saying it from Commonwealth. I'm one of the youth activists in Burma, going to get out Malaysia, I can ask all of the journalists. Here are all the senators, honorables, all of them know me very well. But I'm one person with the kind of raise some of the issues at the local radio station, Puma FM Radio for me. But now the past government did not listen, or thank God have come. And so want to use your platform to officially tell President Boga and his government that there's a need that they come and sit with the Western people. If there's a call them to slow down for now, let them do so in the interest of our people. There's a serious issue ongoing for me.
Okay. What's your name again?
My name is Sano Kawa.
Oh, Sano. I met you in Burma?
Yeah, you were in Burma, or when you came here for, I attended your program, that war radio program.
Oh, okay, maybe I can just remember you. All right, Sano, thanks for placing in your call.
Thank you, madam. We all will follow when new development come up, we'll let the public know about them.
Okay, but what you do? Text me your name and your number.
Okay, sir.
I can see your number right now.
I'll do it.
Okay. All right. Hello.
Good evening, Sis Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
All right, my name is Josiah Smoke calling from the radar down.
Okay.
Magdalene, let me say thank you for the show. Let me say thanks to me and Chris for the state of the nation, what you're doing. Many of you are in the media. That is why it should be done. We ought to do it together. I mean, say that we are listening to studio guests, going studio, speak Google English, speak on Google policy and what I think, but the implementations, we are not being feel the effects with the citizen.
So you want blame our guests? Yeah, go on, Chief. Go on.
All right. So we the citizen, that will continue to see. Not even Western class, but all the concessions companies that are in this country, like the energy going in Ball County. Better tell me, when you think you say we are come to lift the people out of poverty, we are come to create joy for your people, for their life to be better. Instead of me, who you came to make my life better, your life has been better more than I, who you came to make my life better. In which way? I'm working for you. You pay me $100, $150. Don't borrow you borrow from your country, you pay me $1,500. So tell me, that means that you borrow in myself, who life will be better? That's why we are calling the labor ministry. Not just a Google English, a Google policy, but the implementation, the impact of it should be felt by us, the Liberian people, like they are representing. They are our government. They are the one that go fish and bring in the concessionaires. When this more come to make our life better, our interest should come first. We, the citizens of this country. Better tell me that the brother just said, you work for 18 years, you make 150. But I don't need a kind of struggle time. Tell me how much you will save when you get children, you pay house rent, how much you will save to buy me, choose our son, to post you only. Better tell me.
I
come to make my life better.
Yeah.
You tell me I call 1,000 Better tell me about it. So we are calling on this government. They don't regret by bringing the government to power. We put my oil, in fact, we put our oil into it. Some of us, we are behind the scene that people will what we take. Says Magdalene to bring the government power. Because we want ambassadors, whatever his word, we have said this country is rich, but because lack of leadership, and the work of the country, and then there should be that equally, and when the citizens are suffering, we the citizens of Liberia. Now that we have brought him to power, all those that they are appointing, our people, you are come to serve, you are not come to our rule. We are serving this role for ruler. Please, we are carrying on the labor ministry of all the sectors. Please, for your expertise, I put you there. Please deliver. For the young people, don't make us shame like past government did. No, you the young people are taking the head of power. When you deliver and do well, some of our potential people, we can step and knock our chest. I said, look at the honor. I will say, look at the cheer. I will say, look at this person government. So, y'all please serve honestly. Y'all please serve with one mind, one honesty, and one goal.
Okay, Chief. All right.
To show leadership so that we all can feel the impact of governance in the country. So let me say congratulations to the State of the Nation family for flagging these issues. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Thanks for placing your call. Yeah, I can be that darling girl one getting all the minutes to talk. Hello. Yes, sir.
My name is James. We are calling from the second.
Do you have a concession company in 72nd? I'm kidding. Just continue. Go on.
Okay, let me just speak to some of the system.
Yeah.
In Liberia, there are no system. If we have a system in Liberia, there will be no bad labor practices. It happened on fire came into Liberia at that time. The bad labor practices was too much to the extent that fire don't have to recruit labor. He got on the screen, the protest on the fire don't have to recruit labor for that because the people were cutting the people's salary and the people's wages. So they say after bad labor practices, the only way it can be resolved is that our leaders then change the way they think.
Okay. Thank you so much for placing your call. I'll take calls. I will take a lot of calls. You see that people can I know we can get any call right over there because okay, so let me take hello.
Good afternoon, sis Magdalene, and good afternoon to your student guest.
Yes, sir.
My name is Emmett Hammond and calling for accident one of the hard weather. Magdalene, I appreciate your student.
Move for honor the hard weather now, Emmett Hammond. All right.
Let me appreciate your student guest. You have set it up, Magdalene. How can someone work for over 18 or 20 years to get show a terrible talk on the you work in an area where abuse your right. You're the number working hour for a Liberia or whosoever is 8 hours. If it's fresh, it's 8 hours. For people who work from 8 o'clock at 8 p.m. There's nothing you call just deliver all the overtime. But as you talk, you don't want a job, leave it. And our leaders come, they don't want to implement this thing. We get good law on the book, but we lack implementation. Today, you see our parents in the parent area, they have been living in the past to help them get share anything tangible. In every place, they want I couldn't help all of our family to stand tall against so many of my colleagues to speak on behalf of what challenge is 18 a lot of people.
Okay.
We are a lot of places. We really fast and right to all. Why you people work on nothing? When you try to come in our pocket. Now, being the answer of President Porter into power and the Labor Minister had a web and the gentleman of Labrador do even further do this thing. Labrador will come out to the Parliament and will speak about. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thanks for placing in your call. Hello. Hello.
Yeah,
okay, sir.
I'm calling from.
You say Bishop Kawe?
No, I'm Mr. Kawe.
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. I'm calling for Korea Academy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The labor law in Liberia is not correct. Okay, let's say the man if you can tractor. Why is this? Why in labor law? Now in Botswana, 2012. The truck driver in Botswana, they pay their 2,500. They convert to their money. Now if you don't know no trade, 1,350 that you pay. Engineer, mechanic, electrician, they get all their pay in the labor law. So they may hire you that money going to pay you.
Okay.
So you need to buy the law like that. So if you don't buy the law like that, anybody that can't look, I pay 250, I pay 150. No, let's pay in our labor law. They put that over the made the law. Driver pay, electrician pay, mechanic pay, healthcare pay.
I think they have category for skill and unskill, right? But Josh, the expert will speak to that. I think they have. He will speak to that. Just keep listening, yeah.
Okay. Let me
Me-
so these are the things that in the country, by the time they come in camp, they hire you. That the money will pay you. They say the mechanic. They are salary there.
Okay. Maybe we can adopt the other policy from Botswana. You say Botswana?
Yeah, Botswana. Tell me that white side. They go to Botswana. They go no. You see it there.
Wow.
That is it.
Okay, Chief.
If you don't know no trade, you don't know no trade. 1,350 that you pay, they convert to that money. They call that money pull up meanwhile ring.
Wow.
That is salary there for them.
When you going back Botswana?
I don't go in that by the Nana. I mean like Ghana.
Welcome.
Yeah. So that's it. No level law. How they go to what the next pay in Africa? No. What the other pay? No. You don't say it's wrong.
Okay, Chief.
It's wrong. What the problem is social for the thing. So that's it. Bye-bye.
Okay, Chief. Huh. Joe, come you. Is it on board? Oh, yes, sir. Yeah, Chief, how you doing?
Yeah, that bad. This is Tappe.
Chief, how you doing?
we thinking.
I said.
How's Chris doing?
Yeah, he's good, oh.
My man, I say talk for some time now. Say he ban me. My beer table.
Oh, you can drink beer?
Oh, but my man, the man knows the pass.
You see, you're looking for a trouble.
The man escaped. I hope he listened.
Yeah, he listened. He asked me, say I should send my CV. I think he said, I beg you.
Right,
yeah.
I have a concern, like the brother tried to say something on mostly all of the discussion was about the public sector, but I never heard much on the private sector. Like for a person who, that those days we call it part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, part-time. So a man will work with a private institution on a part-time basis for more than 15 to 20 years, but then he or she carries ID card with it being printed on employee, but then there's no document to show, but only the ID card. So if that man is being either retired on ceremoniously, he has any right to take his issue to labor ministry. That one question. Then two, like most of the callers said, one of the problems I think I see with these concession companies, I don't think it is much about the labor ministry. I think it is with our national government from our legislatures. It is not just to pass the law, but is to monitor the cry of the people that you represent. Because if you as a concession company being operated and you have people complaining every time, people talk about strike. Like I listened to a lawmaker from Grand Bassa who visited your studio sometimes back, but then when the money showed, he said the people of Grand Bassa, to where they have that Aslam Metal Company, they are planning another strike protest.
Okay.
So if the lawmaker will say they are planning another strike protest, then that is, he said he fell on enforcing the company to work in collaboration with his people. So that way we have problem. And although it is being alleged until it be proven, but many times you hear that people calling from no zero concession company that lawmaker get salary from the companies at the end of every month, and it is wrong.
Okay.
That where the problem lies. So if you take the issue to level.
Oh, Chief, what happened? I think his credit been harmonized. Anyway, I will take a few more calls because we have to do something else. That the father is telling me something, but I don't know whether he's traveling again. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, I'm Magdalene.
Yes, sir.
Thank you to our fellow guest. Yeah, you mentioned about the war. 2015, you can wear ag.
Yeah, 2015.
You can wear ag. In financial year, I want to provide foundation company. That 2015, you can wear ag. That's certain part of A. personal retiring, like what the construction agreement stand at 25 years to reject personal doing now. They are sending you to Social Security, and Social Security are a good benefit, but they will take you referring you to Social Security, they will compensation, they send you to Social Security for the 12-15 season where I. So you don't correct for we to work for you, and we buy here with our own pay all year. So what they will do here, we don't even get a pay. And what people say you talk will start you. So that our law ministry, that particular new men are putting going over law ministry, that would have manager or law minister, they will the consortium agreement will pass 2 years. The agreement they will pass through. Because pass will not be done all 9 years. And the contract year you work for, so now 12 years, you're going to employ you, and you don't do this. So 12 years, they can't employ them.
Are you kidding me? 12 years? 12 years?
Yeah, the guy will employ you. So now you will wait. So now when you put it down, they just put it down. Yeah, you have to go back to view that agreement. We're not here to work for 30 years. It was 25 years, but now we are working for 30 years, and they can't retire on now.
But if so, for the look of things, I think we should just shut down the labor ministry. Yes. Okay. All right. What's her name? What's her name again?
I'm calling. Just calling.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a little bit sarcastic, which is not good because we cannot just shut the ministry down. But if they're not doing what they are supposed to do, if this person is not working in the interest of the people, you remove him or you remove her and replace him or her with another person. Because we cannot have a ministry or labor ministry that is not in the interest of the people. Yes. Oh, you say yeah?
So they just put that thing aside to forget about it. Job went to Australia, they do that. That can be go. You know, you can't run to ask.
Okay. All right, Chief. I mean,
I'm thinking the new Minnesota coming. Let you can't pay to where are the people? Why do not retire over 25 years now? And when they retire you now, the day you're not getting money, the only compensation you to send you to Social Security, and Social Security putting money for every month. That when we retire from Social Security retire, we got benefit from Social Security, we got benefit from Social. But they are not giving us benefit now. When they retire, you not get money that way. I won't take money after that retirement.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we are here for you. That's why we are seated behind these microphones.
I can enjoy you and please follow.
But you're not allowing me to talk. But you're not allowing me to talk now. Yeah, so you see, I allow you to talk today.
Thank you, Madam.
Okay, what you do, text me your name and your number, yeah? Let me get back to you.
Okay.
Let me take the my yeah. How you doing? Finally, your prayers are answered.
Good evening, says Madeline.
Is it Masera?
Yeah, this is Masera. How are you?
I'm good.
I want to tell the guests, thank you ever so much. Oh, what I want to tell you, in Europe, is not working, it's going to shut them down, they will not shut them down because
I was joking. Oh, okay. Okay, I am Nima brother. So when you're talking your hardcore just now, eh?
I want to reach my 2 rooms up to single. That's all. I want to fish it for myself. I don't want for somebody to fish for me.
So send out SOS call now. The last time he did it on JKK, I don't know whether he has reached to you, reached out to you.
Yeah, not reached to me. I said the other time our brother supposed to be we want to send him because he's a disabled man. He knows the shoes that we are wearing. He knows the heat that is in it for the same to transport.
Yeah, NTA, yeah. Yeah.
Went to NTV, they saying on that I listen to that long list money and heard me. So this afternoon I'm sending my request to every Nigerian that listen to me. I'm a disabled woman. Let them help me. I went to school, I let all of my children never do anything that they do. My 2 rooms, they take it in the 2.5 rooms. If you can help me with put it up for me, I'll be happy. I don't want to go in the street. Knowing myself how to live and let it. I know you're listening. My ex-wife, Lord help me. Every result I want to get, I'm getting
Okay, so this is Marcy. I got her number saved in your phone, and then I will announce it. Please, yeah, you can wherever you are. I will just announce the number. You get to her, and whatever help that she always call on. All right, Ma. I gotta let you go. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I will take the last caller. The very last caller. Yeah. Hello. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for the explicit elaboration concerning the labor law.
What's your name again?
I'm Jerry Gafwa.
Okay.
This morning, one of the callers this law, Mr. Kama has not explained. You can now the bureau when you are about to leave. Now he tried to put the tell us, oh, you put our people like put our my phone was not explain what the people know. Now left the land. You see, I think that in the federal government police explicit information on this law so that we all can hear it. And madam, you know that
well, I won't cut you off, but you started telling my kissy puppy. You starting there, yes. So the reason why I try to be a little bit biased, but I'm gonna let you go. What's that? What? All right. So what's the name again?
I'm Jerry Gafwa.
Oh, Gafwa.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. And so that's it. Speech of word. We're going to talk to this afternoon with George Scientific. We've been friends forever. I mean, just seeing him today. Yesterday, right? And we always talk on Facebook. Yeah, so thank you. Listen to the callers. Yes.
Yeah. So is I would say their contributions are insightful. It's very welcoming. I know Liberians, voted this government on the basis of change, and we voted the government on the basis of rescuing our country from every, bad labor practices, against our people. So there are a few callers that have asked some questions, of course, that I will just take a few minutes to address. The first thing that I want to say regarding the caller who said someone has working ID card that they falsify their positions and then they made you maybe HR manager when you know that you are taking the salary of a janitor. Now, there is certain thing in the law that is called. They always say it. They always say if you are, I mean, innocent to certain thing, it does not mean that that thing doesn't work. I'm not quoting that law, right? Right. But the thing is, in the labor terms, the employer cannot convince you. Say, oh, like take the position here, and you know that you are making this salary. The first thing is, if you go to court against that, the labor court will ask you, did you do this with mutual consent? Yes. Did they coerce you? No. Are there documents to substantiate that these people force you to do these things? No. Then if these things, if there are so many no's and maybe 1 or 2 years, then I don't understand on what basis that you are going to have an argument. Of course, they can, they can take the company to the labor court for wrongly advising you or doing things against your rights innocently. But then the thing also is, what more can you do, or what did you do at that time? That is the reason why there is a need for that the Ministry of Labor open this tax force so that these people cannot just be at the ministry, but will be able to go to every company in the country, might give you local, decentralize them so that they can educate people on their rights, educate people on what to do and what to not do, so that some of these minor labor issues will not be able to come up, will not go to the next level. Someone talk about wages and minimum wage. Now, this guy who talked about the case from Botswana. Now, I will say to you for free, the situation in Botswana, you cannot compare that situation to what we have here in Liberia. There are so many areas you need to compare. You need to look at the scale of living in Botswana and compare it to the living conditions in Liberia. These wages that have been assigned to individuals per hour or per day in Liberia was on grounds that the living condition in Liberia is not as far as expensive to what might be in Botswana. I mean, so there are a lot of situations that we don't know. So we cannot compare the situation in Botswana to the situation here. So on the issue of employees that were giving, I mean, people that were giving employees rights at different ministries, 2 months to President Weah departure. Again, I said it, and I will say it again. It is not in best practice. Our December Act of Liberia 2015 does not support that. The December Act supports areas where they talk about dismissal, the notice of dismissal, and exodus, but they did not say, and I will not quote what the law doesn't say. The law did not say that you can employ 60 days or 30 days prior to your departure from national government. You can employ these people, except under the instant of positions that one is going to serve, maybe as a director, okay, maybe as a minister, or deputy minister, or assistant minister. Those positions, the president has the power to appoint you any day, anytime, and remove you. But in the event where you are coming to serve in a capacity as a civil servant, I think that is not possible, and our law does not, support that, except where you go through the civil servant procedures. And lastly, on the Firestone issue, I live in Firestone. I was there for almost 1 year. I worked with Firestone. I was their logistics coordinator for almost 10 months. I had to quit my job because I had to travel for my studies. But I know the situation in Firestone is deplorable. It's very bad. That is one thing that the Ministry of Labor has to look at. The new minister, Honorable Cooper Crow,
This is somewhere that you have to look at. You cannot have people, pensioners, going for their benefits, and they are sitting under the ring. They are in queue outside, standing outside. Then what happens to the social corporate responsibility that Firestone signed with the government of Liberia? What happened to those good things that they promised to do for the people? Will they suffer so much if we build a very big sitting space for the people to sit while they are waiting for their pension benefit? I don't think so. So I mean, I would say there are a lot of bad things that are actually happening there. Even issues with poor water quality. I was there and I saw it, and the workers' unions at that time were trying to petition the management, and then through their representative. At that time, it was Representative Howard. I don't know if it's still the representative for that side, for that district Abel. But yeah, so those things are still existing. And these are things that I believe Honorable Destined Crowd can see her best to tackle them. But these things cannot be done if he comes to the position with the idea of not trying to institutionalize the entity. We firstly need to institutionalize the entity. Secondly, create something called manpower development. And it is my understanding that Emmanuel Gongwe has been nominated to serve as Deputy Minister for Manpower and Development. So, Mr. Gongwe, since you have been designated, I pray you be appointed, given your expertise. I don't know what expertise you come with to the table, but I pray that you are accepted. And these are things that you have to look at. You need to look at the human capacity development of that sector. You need to look at those, labor practitioners that are going to the different entities, different companies to go and discuss with, with the employers. What are the skills that he's taking with him? How can he better, help to bring civility, to make our labor sector, nice? But right, every employee of an entity is a responsibility to take loan. How many entities in Liberia that are providing loans to their employees? It's not possible. It is not working. These are things that we actually need to talk about. These are things that we need to look at. These are procedures we believe, if consider, our labor sector will be better. I'm not saying it will be like the one I say is in Botswana or is in America, but we know that we can get somewhere. And I trust that this government, and through the Minister Destined Cooper Crowd, can do his best to see that our sector come up life.
Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful discussion. We had a wonderful time here today. Thanks to all of our callers. Let's listen to this one. unfortunately, the father is on, I don't know, flying somewhere else again. He really wanted to be on, to have been on today. And he said, Magdalene, I need to come on. But let's see whether we can have it tomorrow or day after. The platform is still to talk about that. But today we talk about labor issues, the international labor law, the T7 Work Act, international labor standard, corporate social responsibility, or social corporate social responsibility. On that note, I want to say goodbye. It's 5 o'clock. Crystal, how you doing? Don't send me Stevie. Don't send me Stevie. Why you want to send me Stevie? When people, they want black man for it. What did I say? You have to tell me what it.
From every village and every hamlet, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children